We saw a significant pump all the way to the upside on the price of Pi right at this very point. Market pumped from here upward, and right now market has dumped all the way to the downside. And this is a pump and dump, okay? But nevertheless, market is going to still move all the way to the upside. I'm going to show you the exact points you should be paying attention to right now on this very price action right here. And if you pay attention to what is going on the Pi blockchain now, you discover that new coin have been released into circulation, and I believe that is the reason for this very pump and dump we are seeing right here, and this is not sustainable. And if you look at the Bitcoin price action, you discover that this very market has come into this very point of interest that I marked out, and also this point of interest market come here and have a rejection with this very candle right here. So this is very, very important. I'm going to show you the exact point you should take your trade from, moving all the way to the upside. ETH, we have the market having dull momentum moving upward right now, but I believe market have capacity of moving from here to the downside a little bit before the final move all the way to the upside. This and many more in this very video, so pay attention and watch this video all the way to the very end. The first thing here is the Pi blockchain. If you come to the mainnet, it discovered that the currently locked mining reward is increasing, and the unlocked mining reward is also increasing as well, which means new coin have been released into circulation. What this means is that miners are receiving reward, and they are also coming to the market right at this very point and selling off that very token. So that is why we are seeing this very pump and significant dump all the way to the downside. And as we know, Pi is not a meme coin, okay? And since it's not a meme coin, we should not see this aggressive dump all the way to the downside. You know that coins corrected yesterday, and even today we are still seeing few correction, but not this drastic move all the way, and this is not sustainable. So from this very price action right here, this was a very important point of interest. But another point of interest that I believe the market can also come into, that is, if this market come down, is this very area right here, and we need to pay attention to this very point, okay? This very area is the next point if markets break out on this very area, and that is what I am expecting as well, that markets break out here. We're going to see the market come back down into this very area, and then we're going to take a trade from this very point to the upside. Please guys, don't chase price. It's always very bad when you chase price. What you do is you mark out your point of interest and allow price to come down to that very level, and then you verify before entry. That is, you verify your entry strategy. Once your entry strategy is met, then you can take your trade, and that is the exact same thing that we'll be doing right here. I want this market to come back down into this very area before I will enter, and at this very point I will look out for entry signal. And also, if the market did not go down into this very area, which is a possibility, and market still within this very point, which is a point of interest as well, I will look for my entry signal. If I see it, then I'm going to take a trade from here all the way to the upside. All those trade on the Telegram channel. I know that I haven't been dropping trade on the Telegram channel for a few days because we've not seen the markets play out as expected, and that is why we need to wait for price to come into our point of interest. And if you come to the Bitcoin price action, which is a very important price action at this very point moving forward, is that market corrected, and I see some people saying market is going to go all the way to the downside below $100,000. That possibility of market coming below $100,000 is there, but market is very, very bullish right now. And in fact, if you are in the short position, you will have yourself to be blamed, because market cannot just keep dumping all the way to the downside. We are not going to see that again, okay, at the moment. Okay, it can happen in the near future, but in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks and 1 month, market have greater capacity of moving all the way to the upside. No big correction for me. Market can just correct a little bit and then begin to move all the way to the upside, and that is why I think market from here is going to move all the way to the upside especially if this very candle that is forming right here close bullish, market is going to move all the way to the upside, and that is what I am expecting, because this is a point of interest right here that market should enter and go upward, or market come back down into this very area and move upward as well, which is what I am also paying attention to right now on my price action. And this is what you must have to pay attention to as well. So this very area where the market is right now, we can take a long position. If this candle that is forming right now, I am on the 4-hour chart, close bullish, so a good trade from this very area to the upside. Our stop loss below this very spike right here, and look for a 1 to 2 and 1 to 1.5 risk reward ratio. Okay, so this is how this trade is going to play out. This is your stop loss right here, okay, below this very spike right at this very point, and your target is at this very level of $108K, okay, this very area, and then your entry is within this very point. And this is very important if you want to take this very trade, especially if we see this very candle close bullish. Now, another important thing you need to note about this very area is that there is this possibility of the market moving upward a little bit and then come back down. Okay, so we're going to shift our stop loss into this very area once we enter half profit on this very position. And this is what you must have to pay attention to, so that you lock in profit and also be in a risk-free trade. And for this very trade setup, you must risk just 1% of your entire capital and put down what you can afford to lose. Okay, don't put down what you can't afford to lose. And this is very important. ETH/USDT 4-hour chart, we have this very area, which is an important point of interest, and this very point right here. What I am expecting on ETH is for the market to come back down a little bit. I still expect the market to come back down, okay, into this very area for a retest, and a breakout right here is going to send the market into this very area before the next move upward. But what I am now expecting is for the market to move upward after that retest. Okay, moving upward will be the next thing we should be expecting, and I'm going to take a position as well from here moving forward. And this is what you have to pay attention to, especially if you are looking at this very ETH/USD 4-hour chart. This is what you need to pay attention to right now. This very level and this very level are the two important points of interest for me, and that is what I am keeping my eye on right now. We have this trading coin, we have DGen, we have BTC, Intel, ETH, XRP as trading coin on CoinMarketCap. That does not mean you should go and take a long position because market is moving upward. They are trading because they have greater percentage in some case, or by volume. And if you come to the fear and greed index is 71, still in the greed position, which means we're going to see more greed coming to the market in the next coming days and week. And the global market capitalization dropped a little bit in the past 24 hours. However, market is still going to move all the way to the upside. That does not mean that the market is going to come back down. And this is what you must have to pay attention to right now. The altcoin season, in my opinion, have started a few weeks ago, and market is going to begin to move gradually all the way to the upside. An aggressive pump is going to come into the market very, very soon. So buy your favorite altcoin and get prepared. Also pay attention to the pie chart, Bitcoin price action, and the Ethereum price action right at this very point to be in the right direction of the market. Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you have not, and turn on the bell notification for more crypto videos like this one. Also check the channel for other crypto contents. Join our Telegram channel, the link in the description of this very video, and also in the pinned comment for more crypto videos and on-chain data. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.